Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, to all of my returning YouTube family and friends. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Teresa and I am really glad that you guys decided to join me today. Today I'm going to be working on my Target Dollar Spot planner, and I'm going to do my plan with me for the week of June 12th through the 18th. So let's get in here. Okay, let's go ahead and take my sticker book out. Okay, so this was last week, and we are here. And we will put this over here. Okay, guys, so I have already cut out my paper, and this is the week of Father's Day. Actually, Sunday is Father's Day, so I wanted to go with more of a masculine feel this week. And I don't have a lot of masculine paper, but I was able to find this, and it came out of this 6x6 pad that I got from Holler, and it is the Signature Collection by Sarah Davies, and it is Just for Men is the name of the paper pad, and it just has some really darker themes to it. As you see here, and I just thought that this would be a really nice pad to go with. And actually this is the paper, one of the papers, and I just love those greens and the oranges. And then I'm also using this orange with the white, well, kind of what they're supposed to be white polka dots, but it looks kind of aged, and I just thought those two go so well together. They really complement each other. So that's what I'm going to be using today for this week's layout. And I've already went ahead and cut those up. So I'm just going to see how I want to lay it out. If I want, and I'm thinking I'm going to go, because I just love this one. So I'm thinking this is going to be, I'm going to start with that one. And maybe put it this way. And then we'll do... Lola. Come on, girls. I am just loving that paper, guys. Love it. Yeah, and I don't think I want to go solid on, you know, like one color on each side. I don't know. Let me just take a look. Yeah, no. Definitely want to mix it up a bit. Okay, and then I went ahead and I pulled some washies that I have, and I've got this green and white diagonal stripe, which I think goes really well with this. I'm definitely going to be pulling in an orange, and this is kind of like an orange, like an ombre type of an orange. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be using that one. And then this one is orange, and it has little arrows on it, or this orange, this white with orange polka dot. So these are definitely what I'm going to be going with. I just don't know at this point which direction it's going to go with those. So let's go ahead and get started in getting these papers laid down. And I do have my Elmer's Craft Bond glue stick that I'm going to use. And you can do this one of two ways. You can just put it here, or you can go ahead and put it on the back. Really doesn't matter. I mean, it does. I do it both ways. Sometimes I do it both ways in one one spread. So it just really depends on your preference, and everybody is different how they want to do it. But this gives a really good hold, the Elmer's does. Another one that is really good is the Dollar Tree. Is really nice to use. I've never had any issues with that. Glue stick. So whatever you have. And then I also have I have a Tombow glue. I'll show you in just a second here. Let me put this down. Let's kind of give it a good press. I also have this Tombow mono liquid glue, and it comes with a pen tip or a broad tip. That's good too. Excuse me. That one's just a little, obviously a little wetter of a glue than what the glue stick is. But just use what you have on hand, or you can use the glue tape as well. I just find for myself, the glue stick is easier on these bigger pieces of paper like this. Now on my Happy Planner, where I do, you know, the smaller squares, I will use more of the glue tape, the glue runner. No particular reason why. I find it's easier for me to use the glue tape than the glue stick for those. So how has everybody's weekend been? I hope everybody has had a great weekend. I've had a really good weekend. Yesterday was really hectic and busy. Michaela and Kristen and I were working on wedding invitations again, and then we did that most of the day. Actually, we were at Michaela's I was there from 11:30 until 5, and then I came home. John and I had dinner, and then we rented, we didn't. We were going to rent a movie from the Red Box, and we actually decided to watch a movie that was on demand, and we watched The Wizard of Wall Street, which is based on the Bernie Madoff story. Very good movie. Very interesting to see how it played out. And I truly believe his children did not know what was going on. But the wife, on the other hand, I think she had more knowledge of what was going on than he. You know, he obviously protected her, so she didn't have to go to prison. Okay, sorry about that. Bella was outside barking, and the girls heard her, and so off they went to kill whatever out there in their territory. But anyway, back to that movie. They, I really believe the wife had more knowledge than what, because now she claims she was the bookkeeper for him for just a year, and that was at the very beginning of when he opened his business back in 1961. But yet they had interviewed several of their employees at their London branch, and they said everybody knew Ruthie, which was Bernie's wife, that she knew she was the bookkeeper, is their precise words. She was the one that handled the books. So if she's the one that handled the books, she knew what was going on. Because, and like she would do like millions of dollars in transactions. Like she would take, you know, like $10 million and move it from one account into another account. And, you know, that type of transactions, you know, and she was the only one that did that. But she said she did that when Bernie told her to do that. So, I guess, you know, it's, believe this green, I think, goes much better. And I'm liking this orange. Okay. So, I think I'm going to do the orange on the sides. Let's just see. But anyway, so it was pretty interesting. And then, you know, like the one son, the oldest son, actually ended up committing suicide because he just couldn't take the, he just couldn't take the media scrutiny. And, you know, like he was really like, he read every article that was written about them, and, you know, like the sons were guilty, this, you know, and he just really could not handle it. And he, and then the brother, Andy, stopped talking to him because, like, it just kept putting a lot of pressure on Andy and, or Mark or whatever, whichever boy it was. But like, so like he stopped talking to him, and, you know, like it was just awful. I mean, you know, like what it did to that whole entire family. You know what? I'm going to be right back. I want to grab my, sticker paper. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I wanted to go get some of my Avery full sheet address labels and cut a couple strips to cover that green, and that is something that I learned from Tanya from Home with Tanya. And okay. And basically, if you've got a see-through washi, you can just use this to cover up any dark areas on your paper. I'm telling you, I learned so much from watching her and Tammy, which her channel is TT Scraps. They are just, I learn something from them every time I watch them. I mean, they're awesome. Okay, so and see how you don't see that green stripe coming through? Isn't that cool, guys? So awesome. So awesome. Okay, so anyway, back to, I don't even remember what I was talking about now. Oh, the Bernie Madoff. So the oldest son ended up committing suicide just because he couldn't handle all of the criticism, and the brother, his wife basically, you know, said, you need to stop talking to him because he just, like, you know, all he does is send you all of these stories on the internet about this and about that. And so, like, the brother ended up turning his back on him. They didn't speak to the mom. I mean, like, it was just horrible. So he actually hung himself, and he had their young son. His wife was, and I don't understand, the wife was at Disney World with their daughter and left him in New York with their son. So I don't like understand like why, like, the whole family, you know, like all of them were in Disney, which obviously, you know, they don't go into that much detail about it, but it was just kind of weird how the wife and the daughter were in at Disney, and the husband and the little boy were at home in New York, and the little boy was like little, like maybe 2, if that. It was just really strange, like the whole scenario of, you know, the wife being in one place with the daughter, the husband being in another with the son. And I mean, you would think a 2-year-old would love to be at Disney, and I mean, it's not like they couldn't afford for the whole family to go. Because they didn't have any of their assets frozen or homes. It was just Bernie and Ruth, the wife, that had all of their, and she ended up with like over $2 million, but they're saying she had money somewhere else, which I believe, because she bought a home, like a condo, like a multi-million-dollar condo. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to see. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if I really like this with this. Yeah, I think it'll work. I don't know, the whole scene was just very very bizarre, you know. And then the younger son, actually, he died from leukemia in, I think, 2014. But that was something he had been battling before the scandal ever came about. So he had been diagnosed with this leukemia back in, I think, 2005. So then here at the end, you know, both of the children die, and Bernie and the wife are both still alive. I mean, I don't want to say it's karma, but it is almost karma, you know. I mean, like, here you did these horrible things to people, and now neither of you have, you know, like, nothing or no one, you know. Like, she has no friends anymore. Like, everybody turned against her. including her children. I mean, they turned their back on their mom, which to me says a lot, that they believe that she knew more than what was let on, you know. And because if she, you know, I mean, why would you turn your back on her if she didn't know? So, you know, I mean, there had to have been more to it than, and Bernie just protected her from going to prison. But I truly believe that the sons and the brother had no clue, because like even like in parts of the movie, like the boys would say, well, what if something happens to you, you know, like how are we supposed to know? And he's like, well, this guy that ran the 17th floor, which the 17th floor was where all of the fake documents and stuff were done. And he said, you know, he would always say, well, he knows what's going on and he'll take care of you. And, you know, like, he'll tell you. And they're like, yeah, but what if, you know, we don't even know what you're worth. And he could tell us, you know, like, you're worth, you know, $2 million, but you're actually worth $3 million or $3 billion, you know. And he would get mad and be like, just don't worry about it. We're not talking about this. I told you it was handled. So I truly do not believe they knew. But anyway, it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. And John did too. We were going to watch, because he got a free movie from the Redbox for his birthday. And we were going to watch, oh, what was the name of it? Now I can't even remember. The Shack? Yeah, I think it was The Shack. But when we saw that movie was on demand, we figured we'll watch that one since it was free. And even though Redbox is only $1 and it was free, it would have been free for John because it was his birthday movie. So I don't know. We just, neither one of us really wanted to get out of the house at that point to do anything. Isn't that awful? And then he went to bed and I finished my DIY project that I'm working on for the 4th of July collab with Nana's Design Studios. And I just need to get that uploaded to her, but I wanted to get my plan with me's done first. And then I will send all that over to her today. And so be on the lookout for that, guys. That will be coming out on Saturday, the day before Father's Day, is the scheduled release date for that collab video. And there are some phenomenal, talented, extremely talented YouTubers in this collab video, guys. I honestly cannot believe that Nana asked me to be a part of this when I saw the list of participants, because I am nowhere near the caliber that they are. And so I feel very, very honored that she asked me to be a part of this with them. truly, truly honored. I mean, Nana alone is phenomenal. I don't know if you guys don't watch her. It's her channel's name is Nana's Design Studios. And she is just, her craft, I mean, the woman has talent like I've never seen. She could very, very easily be the next Martha Stewart. I'm not kidding. That's, I mean, she's, to me, that's how talented she is. She is just phenomenal. So keep an eye out for that video release. And I don't know why I went all the way across on the bottom of that one, but I gotta do it now on this one, but that's okay. Okay. And I'm really excited for you guys to see my project. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and this just gave me the opportunity to do it, and it turned out super cute. I really, really like it a lot. I'm really, really happy with it. So, okay. Now, I don't know if I want to, oops, you know what, I didn't cut this. I almost want to run this ombre because it's so pretty. Come on. Maybe. No. See, it's so see-through, I would want to use some of the white paper. But I really want to use it. Maybe I'll use it down here in just the orange. Gosh, I really like that. I just love that orange. Well, now I feel like I almost have to do it on this side. Or do we want to go green? No, the green is too bright. We'll use the orange. Okay. God, I'm just like so into orange. I don't know what it is today. The orange just really has my attention. And I'm dividing this because this is Saturday and Sunday on here. Now I could do that doesn't look bad. Now, how did I do that? That was just dumb. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Did that just ruin the whole thing? Yeah, I don't think so. It doesn't look bad. I probably should have just left well enough alone, but I can take it off if I really don't like it. If it bugs me that much, I'll just take it off. So this week I have another doctor's appointment. It is a in-depth sleep study. I have been tested numerous times for sleep apnea, and I do not have sleep apnea. But there's definitely something wrong with my sleeping, and they feel that it is a much more in-depth type of sleep disorder. So I'm going in on Tuesday night. I go in at 8 p.m. and I stay all day Wednesday. I don't get done with the sleep study until 5 p.m. Wednesday afternoon. And basically what they're going to do is I will sleep, obviously, overnight. On Tuesday, they monitor you, and then they continue the study on Wednesday during the day. And basically what that means is they will have me do naps throughout the day. I'll be hooked up to their little machines while they do that. So like every couple hours I'll have to take naps is basically what I understand from what the sleep doctor was telling me. And then so it's a pretty thorough test, in other words. Let's see, here's that new. Oh, I like that. It's a little bit brighter of a green, but that's okay. So this is 6, 12, 6, 13, 6, 14, 6, 15, 6, 16, 6, 17, and 6. Sorry about the scuffing, guys. I don't think my dad knows how to pick up his feet anymore. I've never in my life seen somebody scuff. I mean, the man literally never picks his feet up off the floor. And these little stickers here, guys, are little Avery stickers that I use. And if I have paper that is too hard to see, I will use this to jot down my notes. And this, see, as you see, I'm going to put that here. And this is going to be my Sunday date cover. Okay, so now we're going to start laying down our functionals. And we have Sunday is Father's Day. Okay, so here he comes, guys. John and I call him Scruffaluffagus. I don't know if that's mean. That's probably really mean, but you know what? It's the truth. Okay, so... And he knows I'm recording, so he's going to leave his door open. And make noise. Okay, so mine in pink. So I actually have to take him to a doctor's appointment Tuesday morning. And then I go for mine on Tuesday evening. Let me see if I've got... I don't want to use that color. Well, I guess I'm using the pink. And I will actually be discussing with his doctor the possibilities of either early onset Alzheimer's or dementia. Okay guys, sorry about that. John came in. He built Michaela some shelves for her. Sorry about that, guys. I was recording and didn't realize that my camera had shut itself off yet again because it said my memory was full, and it's not. So I had to reboot my whole phone, and now it's just fine. So I finished the rest of my spread, and I will show you what it looks like here in a second. Let's see. I think we're going to use this paper clip. So here is the finished weekly spread in the Target Dollar Spot Planner for the week of June 12th through June 18th. And June 18th is Father's Day, so I chose to go with a more masculine paper, and I used the orange washi and the green and white diagonal washi. And then I just laid my stickers down and wrote in just a little bit of what I have planned for the week. And that is it for this week's Target Dollar Spot Planner. So guys, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you are new to my channel and you want to see more of my videos, click that red subscribe that's down below. And don't forget to click that little bell that's just above the red subscribe if you want to get sent notifications every time I upload a new video. So guys, until the next video, I will see you soon. And don't forget to leave your comments, questions, or suggestions down below in the comments section. I love hearing from everybody and getting to know all of you. So we'll see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.